So during this election, feds not to option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say all we want for vote without violence. All we want for sin, all we want for sin without violence. TDN they say all we want for sin. All we want for sin, all we want for sin without violence. Now not the time we for better we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, feds not to option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say all we want for vote without violence. All we want for sin, all we want for sin without violence. TDN they say all we want for sin without violence. All we want for sin, all we want for sin without violence. Now not the time we for better we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, feds not to option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say all we want for vote without violence. All we want for sin, all we want for sin without violence. TDN they say all we want for sin without violence. All we want for sin, all we want for sin without violence. Now not the time we for better we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election.
Good morning, viewers. Today, Sunday, the 18th June 2023, and this now a special edition of Salon Talk, where they come to Una from TDN African Media, and we where they bring the program come to Una. Me your name na Aminata KOROMA.
And Mina Amadu Esba. They say Una good morning and welcome to this special edition of Salon Talk. We inside Salon Talk, we can talk about in them where they happen and we can see Mama Salon. We can make we analysis and as well take on your own contribution inside the program. You can do so by sending your text message to the number where they show on the screen, or you drop your comments now we comment section both on YouTube and Facebook. We go read them out as TDN Africa Media. They also for bring you independent, credible and unbiased news. And inside the program this morning,
we discuss but the final campaign period for the main political parties them, and also we go get for play the Sierra Leone's People Party, the flag bearer of the SLPP party, Julius Madabio, in video where Usai in West go na the Kono district for go do the final campaign, and same way so we go also play the video of the after 5 years in office. We see Julius Madabio don't switch on light na Kainlau district 7 days to election, and lastly we go give election update, and we go get for discuss but then campaign periods them also of them political parties them, and we go give election update. Una continue for stay with we inside the program as we get for can discuss things in there, so we adult highlight. We go for a break, we come back, we can discuss about them.
Now the time we for better, we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want to die by division. All we want for see, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say, vote without violence. Vote in peace.
Alright, family, then if you just join we, welcome to the program Salone Talk, where they come to you on TDN Africa Media. Remember, say yourself can be part of this program here, so by sending in your text message or call to the number where they show on the screen, or you drop your comments in our comment section, like we been on saying our headline. Today we want to look at the final days of political parties, then campaign then, especially the main opposition, All People's Congress and that of the ruling SLPP party. We don't finally complete them campaigns them in certain areas in the country, and as we all know, the campaign been start sometimes inside May, usai political party them being allocated days as to usai them for campaign, and we don't see say the parties then don't they go round the country for campaign to then supporters them and Sierra Leoneans them for see how they go able for galvanized votes for the June 24th 2023 election, where we all they look forward to come Saturday. Aminata, you know the campaign don't almost the end now.
Yes, Amadu, you know say this campaign, the tender way we start, we select different political parties, then they come out and they go now then small areas, then we can see some other political parties, then they go now field, they gather people, and just like how the PPRC been put say, no rally, so then for go with them campaign them, and we see them be they follow suit, but you know that campaign you just get for see some other parties them where they glad it too much, then they come out, then they play loud music and they come on at it. You know, the campaign it be go on swiftly, and you know, people where been they go on their campaign there so been really they when they can at the host, they say everything be they come out fine, and we don't go listen to it in the presidential candidates them don't talk about the manifestos and all other stuff, you know, and finally the some of them parties then they do them final round now the different districts them, and mind you today the SLPP the APC, the All People's Congress, they get their own last campaign na Freetown today, and by 1 p.m. they get for dinner at Atuga Mini Stadium for do the last campaign period, and I believe say the people then go turn up, and that could be a good thing for different political parties then. Yeah,
like you say rightly, the party them don't they try with especially meeting to the PPRC the calls, especially for make them avoid the street political rally then.
Yeah.
Because we don't see over the years that they don't affect the political scenery a little bit, because you get personal attacks, and most times you can get the wrong people there for joining campaign and for the wrong purposes. Yeah. Although we see the same thing like continue for the happen, as much as we will not get the streets rally them and what have you, but you go on for say, I mean, it better small, because we see say the political parties they really carry themselves very, very professional, and as political party them way they abide to the rule of law, because if it is by a mandate of a constitution or a particular act, we don't say they're not for rally from on streets, and we see say they avoid that, although in certain areas we see say then they been come up. Because we see you side they attack the All People's Congress Party candidates na Kono on the grounds that they're not really expected for get street rally. But these are some of the things that we be talk about initially when they place the ban on street rally. There is no way where you go to put absolute ban on street rallies because you can forget the politician then for the visit district chiefdoms and headquarter towns. And always there is this kind momentum where the particular one creates around them flag bearer any side where they visit. For instance, if you want to visit Kenema, the people then go get a particular point where they then go and let them flag bearer stop, whilst then they can receive them in a very momentous way for goats inside the tongue. And we see that happen at Kono. You know, a particular point they where the press the candidate Dr. Samuel Kamara for the APC reach, then get for go pick them up, and then for Kauts and Atong. And we see the same thing they happen for the incumbents, the young candidates as well. Because when they go on their side and they will see people that they come out for can receive Julius Madabio and in team for letting go able for go out and campaign. So we see all that thing and they so we just start a new trend of politics campaign system na Salone, but we see political parties them adhere to them saying that they and also the security sector, although we get some mishap, but to some extent they don't try small. Because we don't see who say effects for happen, something they help for efforts not happen. Although the opposition then don't they complain over police intimidations and all that, which we know say it is obvious that the opposition will get for cry against them in the day, whereas you know go get the ruling party for cry against them in the day, because as always people they know say the security sector can tend for serve the ruling government of the day like 70%, you know, than how they go serve any other. But it is a good thing that we don't see say now political parties then don't necessarily go down they see the importance in gathering people at a particular spot rather than they alleviate you like for over 3 miles. By the time when you reach with the outside them for address you, they all go down fag. So it's a new trend of political campaign, but it's a good thing that political parties then don't try them. Now they go get for reports if he all go well for them at the end of the day. But to so many Sierra Leoneans then think say the campaign style this trip it be better high happen. Especially when the political system look a little bit polarized.
Indeed, Amadu. Indeed, you know, and people, you know, say Trade way then they do the rally on the street. Plenty of people be they complain say then they thief their markets, then they destroy them markets and all sort of complain because bad boys the most day in them campaign then release them day. Because some man go don't enjoy it. And right now we don't get the drug within they call kush and tramadol all the day. You know say we then don't take them and then overhype. So if we release them be there now, I think say other thing them for don't happen. But then look say then court rallies now in a campaign period go na you call you people them or you supporters them na a segmented side who sound all the goods and up there you talk to them, advise them about this election, how then they go through the process and all. That's not a good thing, and we all see that happen na this country.
So we like we self-fumble them earlier on. We want to begin to give highlights of the last period of the political parties them in terms of campaigning at various districts and headquarter towns. And yesterday we see the Sierra Leone People's Party and Julius Madabio as the flag bearer, and in wife Fatima Bio in the na Kono districts, who side then seal their own final campaign day. Na that particular side day of the country, and you go on for say over the week them in only na the east, really you go say, because the other day them in the Kenema and the other day them in the Kono, you know, and we say them in the Kailan the other day. So like then don't finally do the eastern region. Then finally done with the eastern region. So we go out for take the Kono campaign we happened yesterday in Kono for let people then watch an highlight of what happened there. We say Fatima Bio been they make a statement. Continue for the watch the program and don't forget for send your comments to the number where they shown on the screen, or you call or drop in our comment section both on Facebook and YouTube. Also feel free for share the live as you want to get other people then for interact with me this Sunday. Continue for the watch the program.
This country, una dey vote for the president wey don show una dey expect. Una dey vote for the president wey don say for no matter. Una dey vote for the president wey don show say woman dey important na this country. Una dey vote for the president wey don show say education na the only way for let this country go before. You dey vote for free quality education. You dey vote for gender empowerment. You dey vote for the security of this country. Now, then they say Monday. They supporters them for competency. Then they supporters na kono. Then they supporters them na kono. So I don't say Monday kono they go about in business see. Kono no mix for crazy. When you don't lose election and for say I don't lose election. But some people learn them things. They not sabi how for lost election gracefully. So Monday, we are big. We are. How una don't show Mother Beyonce so una letter. Monday, una go about una business. Una left the day and they the grace, yeah. Me no say for no mix for Christmas business. For no mix for mamikos. For no mix for festes. For no mix for broke shop. For no mix for take the cargo tray and you neighbor house. For no they do that one day, see. For no say power, for no for better. Power, for no for better. Power, for no for better. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for retired brigadier.
Now, on young TDN, then they destroy state and they destroy people. And today, we brothers and we sisters, most of them, not to Kononombo, inside Britain, inside Makeni, they don't come on now APC in big time, big numbers, and they don't come. So, today, I will go back to Freetown, knowing, yes, I have Kono under control. One country, one people. We want a peaceful election. But as always, APC don't realize that they don't lost the game. They don't lost the plot. And not just because they see they don't lost the game, then get for lost Babalawan. Now disgrace beat when they can't beat them. And when they start forbidden a Konoya. So I want to say thank you. We will come. Of course, when I know say this vote, this support, when they key, not just empty support. Now they respond to something where I don't stand for, where I talk and they do them. That is so. I've been promising and also I've been other things that never not been promised, but I don't deliver now. So today we have more than 2.5 million kids going to school, and the media pay other school fees also. And they buy food for the house now, so we they give them food now, so we provide buses for them now, so we they buy books for even the teacher and for medicine teach them also. Also, when you see say some people they drop out of school because of exam fees, we don't begin pay MPSC fee also. We pay packet fee also. We pay wash fee also. Then we pay scratch card for them also. What a party, what a government, only Cobra party now go do that one day. And I want to assure you say, yes, the girl picking and don't begin take the education serious. And then they complete high school now in large numbers. I want for also make una know say the girl picking, the number of girl picking they will be the get it don't reduce drastically.
TDN Africa.
Alright, Famble, then welcome back to the program Salon Talk, where they come to you on TDN Africa Media. Today, na the program, we want for Rob Mott, small political party, then last lap for campaign at various districts, then. And that's now the leader and flag bearer for the SALONE People's Party, where now also the incumbent government, Julius Madabio, been the address people them na kono over the weekend, I beg your pardon, on waiting in party plan for do, and waiting and get for say about the other party then. Because we see say in all of these campaigns, like all man want for punching company.
Indeed, Amadu. Everybody wants for, you know, get edge over in company. And believe you me, we they see that. That's now we they see the political fighting really go on between the two main political parties and where we get now this country also, and then they throw punch, another they throw punch, and you know, now a good thing, because now that's we want for good to see side political parties then they challenge themselves and for make we they get development now we country. And mind you, Mama Salone now in one we get. We not get no other country, and just like how we can tell Fambulem, let them know waiting for doing this election. Yeah, so when I read the manifestos, and now then they do some program them with then outside they wait talk about the manifestos them na different radio station and other side them through social media platforms them they can do so. If Mina una listen to their manifestos, then they and una make the decision. And mind you, June 24, Saturday, that's next week. This week, yes, we don't start. Sorry, we the vote. Let we go exercise. We write. Let we go exercise. We write and vote for the right person where they can make we country better. And mind you, the one we get Salone at heart. Now we they discuss about the campaign periods them. We see yesterday the the SLPP, the SALONE People Party, been there na kono, and una see the flag bearer we na Julius Madabio with in wef been there na this kono district yesterday. Then they give them campaign speeches them. You know that's not a good thing for all the political parties them where they can come out now do for can talk to people them under rain, under sun. We don't see that day. And today na free tongue here, so the all people's congress they get the unity today. Una go listen to it and they say. So una go able for ask them question. Una ask them pertinent question. Not to for go enjoy no more just because save this na my party, so I they go enjoy and I want to listen within the flag bearer they talk. Just that na my party na ya get for vote for no, not so that enough for be so. Make sure say you listen to what they say, let you get something where you go come for can if they ask you where you come out on the campaign, they ask you something you go able for talk say now this and this and this flag bearer mean talk now this and this and this and be say but development na Mama Salone. So now that we want to go to see Amadu. Yeah.
I mean because the developments na process, but you get for able for convince the people them how you plan for go about that process for bringing developments. So campaigns na time we created by the election management bodies. We get the rights for do that, especially the ECSL.
Yeah.
So they give opportunity to political parties then say, una go out there, una go sell on our views to the people, and then una able for galvanize votes. Because the ECSL not go campaign for one person.
Yeah.
They not go do it.
At all.
They no campaign for one political party. They against waiting and stand for. And if they do themselves, then go don't go against the the rule of law, because they're expected for be an independent body.
Yeah.
You know, although we see say a lot of doubts they around the whole election process, but we still see say the political parties then they carry on with them campaigns them, because it's very important, because I think say by the laws of the land, once the dates don't be announced and everybody don't subscribe to many of the other things, then I mean pass no more now with other interventions, but we can't forget the election. So like what me colleague they say today, the All People's Congress Party get forget their own final campaign at the capital city of Freetown, and we understand say they get forget a meeting na the Atuga Mini Stadium within Frobe Road. Usai then go address the supporter them on the plans where the governments, the APC governments go get for implement in case they win election. I mean, and so we get for the follow up on that day closely as well today. So let family then continue for the watch TDN Africa Media, as we want to make sure say we keep on informed with the latest of news, especially during this election time here. So we don't want to make anybody give una the wrong info.
Yeah.
So for make you get your independent, credible and unbiased news, make sure say you click onto the red button if na YouTube you watch, or na Facebook, follow it. Then also feel free for share the link to your colleagues and families, so that then say will get opportunity for able for be part of waiting you the benefits from the TDN Africa Media. We still they look into the latest developments around campaigns, and if family they know, after 5 years in governance, the SLPP government don't finally give light to the Kailaon part. We don't say them don't do some rural rectifications then other parts that we don't get, Shegbema been don't get, and I think say now Kailaon town don't finally get the young light as Julius Madabio, where they stand under the SLPP party, finally go give them lights as in the final campaign to them. So fumble them, we go on for play a clip of that day, and after that we go can analyze them. Remember, say yourself your voice matter inside this program, as you go send your text message or call the number where they show na the screen, or you drop your comments na the comment section. Continue for the watch TDN Africa Media. We will take the slot now and continue for the watch TDN Africa Media.
We have here His Excellency the President of the Republic and Madam First Lady. Road. Your Excellency, sir, this is the work that you directed us to do, that we should light up Kailaon. First thing we're going to take is safety gear.
The other side was the gate.
Great delight and honor, I commissioned the new machine to light up Kailaon Dam.
KOROMA, live inside Thailand. Of course, this is the house. You will see lightweight above Thailand for receive, and also some chiefdoms within the district for this opportunity. As you can see, the first lady of the president of the Chief it's an election now. Machines way. We send the lights on. And of course, the president don't put the light on.
So, what about the feeder to go outside? Feeder number 3. All of the feeders have this reserve, so we have 3 feeders here. These are the places that have this feeder. Yes, it's like in Bella.
Ambulem, una welcome to the program Salon Talk, where they come to una from TDN Africa Media. Remember, say you can be part of the program by where you go send your text message now the number where they show on the screen, or you send your message now we YouTube and Facebook page at TDN Africa Media. If you not subscribe and like we page it there, we the big do that now, or you share the live for other people for benefits within you the get so. And that's now the report where we correspondent na kono filing for we and from Kailaun, sorry, we correspondent from Kailaun filing that report today, and when I see finally the Kailaun don't get light. Just 7 days to election.
Yeah,
Amadu.
Yeah, very, very interesting, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You go and for begin they ask beside the plan we don't they all this while what to make them implement this strategy as earlier at that time and why now. Of course, like we've been say earlier on, developments in a process, and the process can take time a little bit. So all we go say now thumbs up to them for lighting up Kailaun. But we hope say this not just a strategy or a bit for letting people then go vote for them, and there is no sustainability plan to it, because when it comes to energy and power, that's something we need for be really well strategized, and this sustainability plan now one of the things that we go make people them know say political, and for electrify a country now something we know for be political.
Yeah.
Every chiefdom, every district that this country has supposed to get lights. This now some of the things that we go say now one of the basic amenities where Sierra Leoneans not for strain for
at all.
They're not for strain for at all, not. Now something where they forget access to. No matter who side and day, whether they defend themselves in the provinces, whether they defend themselves in the capital city. But we still see say there is a huge struggle when it comes to electrification. Now we don't see say that they don't go yonder. We don't go and begin here where they cry say fear no day for like the generator after elections. Because me and you go attest to the fact say we don't see politicians they take developments that places them, but the sustainability of those developments it can be a big question mark. Of course, we don't see this government don't take light go plenty side. But one of the challenge where we don't is so far is how sustainable this plan don't they be, because even if we talk now so serve this BNTM, people been face challenge when it comes to reliable and sustainable energy. You go put your lights on before you go off back. And as a country, we don't move past that. Of course, Kailaun are one of the most deprived districts there. All thanks to the former governments, where be helped for let them get good access to road. Because Kailaun, you go say, now the farthest district from Freetown. And you go say, then anything where starts now this country starts with them. As long as he can't come back.
Yeah.
When you talk about the war, it starts with Kaila and Bomaru. When you talk about the Ebola virus, we left this country also in a very devastating state after we lose many of we citizens then to that dangerous district. They start another party as well. And you go on for say, they've been deprived of certain developments them. But we can say, with the advent of the former government or with the intervention of the former government, they're able to give them a good road will lead from KOROMA to Pendembu, which you go give the former government a kudos for. So if this government come, then continue the road from Pendembu to Kailaun town, then don't give electrification. The government is a continuity.
Yeah.
You understand? So we go really wish this lights were not sent to the Kailaun people, not to just a facade for, I mean, let not be a bait.
Indeed.
We then go use against the people them for votes for them. Then after election, whosoever win will not see say that particular project they continue. So with a wish, now that they don't go put the plants there, already they don't get to transform the way they give the people them electrification. Because Sierra Leone and they did. I mean, you know, go put some party, but Sierra Leone and they did it.
Yeah.
Therefore, then deserve forget the lights. We wish any other political party we can have power go make sure say that particular development be a sustainable one for the people them. And we also want for let family them continue for no say we did talk about dancing there because we're not saying at the last lap of the campaign period for all the political parties them. I mean, Saturday by now, everybody going to make a decision.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed, Saturday by 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. All man go votes for Oda in wants for be president of this country. And just like how my colleague Naya so they talk about this sustainability plan, believe you me, now that we lack.
We lack them as a country.
We lack them as a country with this sustainability plan. But even Freetown, so the capital city, they get blackout.
Yeah.
Mind you, then few days there, so we will get blackout, Amadu. And I don't really say the Kapawa ships don't come back, and I'm glad for that because Kapawa ship then we make we get the light constantly, and just like how my colleague talk government na continuity, and by continuity it means the way this government don't make something, the other government will come if we continue with them. And now just like how Amadu talk Kailaun na the farthest from we within at the city also, and anything that they first can receive them, anything where they come na they first they receive them. Now past government don't make road, this government don't make lights. It's a good thing, just like how Amadu say, let not be saying a bit, because 7 days somebody go begin to think say 7 days to election and they don't go give Kailaun the lights now because of the election. Let we not go they think about that, but then they give you the thing them for think, but then kind thing there has way they happen. And we hope and pray say the next time it not go be 5 or 7 days to election. It go be as it cancel na power.
Yeah.
It do for the Kailaun or whatever district.
Exactly.
Where they not to only for where you don't have 7 days to election. You go do it sound funny to different to other people. Then believe you me, Amadu, because somebody go want to think say, hey, bro, this man where he become na power, you know be the thing for the light to, or if you be the thing safe, you know be the member that, because not only now after a election they at its peak, because right now we near June 24, you know the fight we near Saturday now that 10 day he can member for give light, and somebody go on to say na campaign strategy now in that they use. But we hope and pray say that's not a campaign strategy, and something where if we don't plan for the Kailaun district people them, and we hope it don't fulfill that promise there, and we gladly we like it think, but then people and they where they under because then as Sierra Leoneans them just like how we all na Sierra Leone, now we all get this country, now we all get for make this country grow. Now we they make the country grow, now we they make the country depreciate. Anyhow, anything will happen to Mama Salone, again now we all and let we left for the points, put blames on people them. Let we go to take responsibility for reactions them in Amadu.
No, you're right, Aminata. And just like what you say no more. Development, once the people then see real-time development, not so the one who are carried for political purposes, or one who accounts for just political goal. I mean, today we talk about like the former government for connect Kailaun districts from Kenema to Pendembu, because we think say that was the right move. Because when you look at the people that were in them parts and they, the long time it go take away developments, now they go meet them. Now the quickest way for let somebody go manipulate them, forget them into doing the wrong things. Now like I don't go to electricity so na Kailaun town. If it's sustainable lights then a Kailaun town, all man in phone charge. All man there on internet. So I make sure because that's another thing we then get for feds for. Because their area then get problem with network. If then gets all man in phone charge, let's just continue to what they say. All man in television, they on. All man in radio gets battery or connected to electricity, then they listen to radio. Nobody not go mislead them. That's all. Nobody not go agree and go try for manipulate them into doing something whether for just satisfy their own interest. So the essence of taking development, so then we rural people then they, or then we interior people then they, it's very, very important. Because anything we can start with them, you know, say, it destroy. Look like the time we Ebola been broke now this country. Before Ebola they reach now the capital city, a lot of people been on get some awareness. We make people then be careful a little bit because we get time for go search on the internet or see what happen because electricity na constant in this city. But them parts they now they watch television, they know they see some of the things because what happen. Then deprive of some of those developments. So if then development then they meet them, it's very important. And we they say this to the politicians, una not left the people them to themselves after elections. Una make sure say una pay attention to the people of this country. Beyond party line, beyond regional line, beyond tribal line, una just think say na one salon we all day and take development to every area. Oh, una think say una for take development. Just as one of the campaigns so right now, una they go all side. All side una they go. And on any side una go, una they make promise to them. And those promises una they make, the people that they look up to, inna the politician there, for fulfill them politician, they una promises they una they make to them. Because at the end of the day, they don't have a good question for ask una they go for good campaign to them back. But then go on for see the reality of waiting una don't do for them. Say for instance, if the APC party they go campaign to them at Kailaun, then go boldly say now we government time to make the vote for Kanaya. You know, just like when the SLPP go na Daru, they go tell the Daru people they say una see, we can do electrification for una ya, we give una rural electrification. We put on a clock tower. So everybody, any side, any district where you can have power, no say no more na Sierra Leoneans that you deserve. Give the development where that district or that region they deserve. And you go then at the good book of every other Sierra Leoneans. If you just join we, remember say the program where you watch na Salone Talk, where they come to you on TDN Africa Media. Yourself can be part of this program here so by calling or texting the number where they shown on the screen. Or you drop your comments now with comments section. We go read them out as your voice also matter inside this program. Because inside Salone Talk, how we see them.
Now so we the talker.
Continue for the watch the program and we want to go straight to we other topic. We go literally be the final topic for today.
That's not the topic then where we get today now for campaign period and election updates. we election updates. We get 5 days to election, just like how we can tell them. 5 days to election. Election on Kenya, can you imagine? Just imagine normally they go na the pool on Saturday, you go for go vote. And make sure say when you go for go vote, know you candidates and know how you go for go vote. Because let void votes no they bad for let we they get void votes. Void votes bad because that they reduce and the person where you want go for go put for. Make sure say you understand. And also I believe say the first time voters them they really need education for educate them on how then they vote, because now them more can get the void vote, can give void vote to the political parties then. But I believe say enough education get for day on that day, come June 24, then go educate them and show say they want they are so now the first time voters them, so they really need for get patient with them and tell them how then they vote. Then make sure say they direct them well, because we don't want to forget void vote. And we will go to the campaign period for political parties. We get the All People's Congress, when at the APC, they get their own today na Kainlaon, the Pujeon, and the Western area urban when Freetown, and it will be the last day today for Freetown for campaign. The PMDC they get their own today na the Body Street, and the ADP they get their own na Kono. The Independence Party they get their own na Kenema and Bombali. The RENEP Party they get their own na the Bomb and the Western area rural, and the RUFP they get their own today na the Falaba and the Koinodugu district. The NURP they get their own today na the Tonkoleli district. The PDP party they get their own today na the Karine district. And for the Sierra Leone People's Party, when at the SLPP, they get their own today na the Port Loko and the Moyamba district. That's not the one that we get forget the campaign period. And then campaign messages thinking very, very important for people to listen to, because now that's going to make you able do the right thing and make a decision. And when you make the decision, make sure say you go there and vote wisely. Make sure say you vote wisely. And when you do go vote peaceful one, Amadu.
Yeah, of course. Like we think Aminata say no more, it's very important for let Famble them know the updates here, because we don't use for the give Famble them the updates here, and we will continue for give na the updates up until the election pass, because we want to let Famble them understand what's waiting to happen when it comes to the whole electoral processes. Of course, we don't see plenty of the political parties in the campaign. Especially the main opposition party and the ruling party. Then they in the field now, and the campaign, like what my colleagues say, the messages are very important, because not only with the messages you go able for determine who that you think say go able for come develop this country here. So within the next 5 years, another update will go on for you to fumble them. As per the last press conference where TDN attend for ECSL, now that anybody will be registered where you not be able for go take your voter register according to the ECSL. As long as you know say you register at that center and you been go do verification and you name the another voter register, you don't need any other extra documents for go it on that day. You they go and you go get the opportunity for votes. The only thing, on your opportunity go start at about 3 p.m. Then the fact say them go don't deal with all that they know say get the ID card, and anybody will get doubts, especially the one them way not collect the ID card them based on some certain issues. The ECSL say you go come at about 3 p.m. and then you can meet the neck of the ECSL officials, then we go there, you pull in center, which are you conscious saying that you register, and then they go to the voter register where they go get for give to the officials then, and once your name appear in the book, they go give you the opportunity for vote. But we just want to let them know say, if you collect your ID card, or you don't collect your ID card or based on what happen, now for go na the center on that day. The ECSL say they can either use your mama name, who say you born, your date of birth, your phone number, and plenty other information the way you did give them on the day where you go register for make sure say you get the opportunity for vote. So we want to let people then get this awareness here. So you not go sit down and host that day and not go exercise your civic rights. You know, without election, me and you two know say we're not going to make a change. The change where they inside election, plenty past the change where me and you go just sit down no more, we make requests and they will not see anything happen. Inside election, that you want vote, they create that change the way you want to foresee. So this is not so the time when people then for say, oh no, me I not get for go vote. We for be determined for go vote. We for be ready for go vote. Because now you get for be the change where you self one foresee. That you one votes where you get for go do that day. And as the ECSL say, they say they don't present this election for be a successful election. And because we all know say the word successful na peaceful statements, we have the call upon citizens them. Although we treat this whole election here so with successful. Go votes, successful. When you come on votes, go now you host successful. If even you one day around the polling center, but members say, then get a designated area where you're not supposed for day. But Lord, we just make sure say we maintain all the electoral laws there, because like we say, last, we all want to forget a change, but we hope forget that change day in a very peaceful manner. We don't want to forget a situation whereby on an election day, we begin to hear different kinds of things and we're not good for we as a country, especially to we the young people them. This na the time where we for put ourselves together, make we not allow no politician for can use we. Thank God for the past 3 weeks, they don't they around we, they don't they campaign. By now, I believe say we don't get enough of waiting them plan for can do for we. So we get enough satisfaction for make a particular decision now on who that for votes for. Or if you're not satisfied itself, continue for the follow-up on the campaigns then.
Yeah.
If you get opportunity for put hand on the manifesto, go on with the manifestos so that you self go get opportunity for identify who side developments then are the manifestos.
Yeah.
And who's kind of about development plans we then get na these manifestos. Because developments go there all the manifestos. But which kind of development plan now?
Yeah.
Now the main thing. So people they really get for pay attention. And of course we know say so many challenges there around the electoral process, because we they see the opposition then don't cry so many cry over the way the ECSL they carry on with their operations, especially without involving them. They don't think say this election gets much transparency and inclusivity. So for that reason, we all don't read the small thing them. But we hope before we get to the election, some of them think they are good on settled. But do you with a young man then? Make we pay attention to just we want votes. You don't want votes, I no more for pay attention to.
Yeah.
Now we left the political parties them or the politician then. Let them face the front for we. But yeah, they try for say, if you're a young person, be mindful of how you react on behalf of any politician. Because last, then they sit down inside one room. Who say me you know they go there. We they tell on them who they are, because we believe say the politicians, yes, they get goodwill for this Sierra Leone, because then self na Sierra Leoneans them. However, we for no say they are politicians. We for no say they are politicians. So we the young people them, we for protect the future by not being violence. Even if we want to speak to issues, Lord, we do it responsibly. Lord, we do them to the point that we not go get we self-responsible for be held responsible for anything we go count misunderstanding in this country. Lord, be peaceful in we small corners and go exercise we right on Saturday. On Saturday, do you the one the way they take that business? Me brother them.
Yeah.
It's high time when I don't resign. Because that day if you go take and see when I know now, it'll give you long sleep, you go forget to go exercise your rights. Do ya? who they beg that particular day they will border then do ya una stay off that business.
Yeah.
If you not say that business don't destroy your life, this is a time to go prove it in the ballot box.
Indeed.
No go engage in that particular act that particular day, then you can't sleep. Say 5 o'clock pass you, then you know you get nobody for blame that day, Aminata.
Indeed, you know go get nobody for blame because now you put yourself in that situation. The quick one where they go now we inbox.
Yeah.
From Facebook we get a comment from Ezekiel where they say development is not synonymous with politics. It is a necessity aimed at resolving societal issues. Therefore, development should not be contingent upon which political party holds power, but should instead be directed towards areas where people need it the most.
Exactly.
For example, in Sierra Leone, development is often denied simply because it is not initiated by the ruling political party, which is a detrimental situation. This further underscores the idea that development should be driven by necessity rather than political affiliation. And we get a comment from Tima Bio where they say Bio don't fail we. YouTube we get a comment from True Nature where they say hello TDN Africa Media. Again from True Nature where they say thank you for the update. Una always welcome as TDN Africa Media Day for you, una independent, credible and unbiased news. And inside Salone Talk, I will see him.
Now so we the talk.
And for Ezekiel, we tell you plenty. Thank you for this comments where you send.
Yeah.
And in a very good thing you talk so, and development now something we really need that this country also, and the political parties them once not to install this, you know, go on for end you know, mind they count something new where they spend more money and it waste resources, and that waste of resources they make with the software. So they like today they cry about the economic problem, cry about light issues, cry about, you know, water facilities, because some areas then they in this country we not get water, we not get pure water. I mean,
yeah.
Because in fact, I mean, I don't know how to put them, because the pure water safe being even the one way they sell that packet water, Amadu, will be they see plenty packet water they will from different organizations them,
yeah,
Amadu,
yeah.
And you see some get taste, some get smell, some get dirty, and we
not
see,
well purified.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So this government or the government will get for pay attention in the water facilities and also health facilities. Health in something where it be say,
yeah,
like the need for pay more attention. Look, the past government been carried free health care, but this government, yes, they continue with the free health care, but we they see me and una know how the free health care they work na this part of we country, because when you go to hospital and they tell you this, when you go to hospital they say medicine not this, supply not come yet, all that stuff. And we want for una improve on that, una improve on the health sector, and also agriculture. We get plenty in them where we get for do on the agriculture aspect. Believe you me, if we they pay attention in there with small thing in there, we know they cry so like how we they cry. We get we rest, we na the wala rest, we the Amadu, but the way how they make the rest, they make plenty people not able for it the rest, because it gets stone. If we get the machines, then we they, you know, save the rest, make you know get stone, because that wala rest there, Amadu. Believe you me, then you S1. you don't fool. Believe you me, that rest it get a heavy, you know, get starch like them we white rice there, so we the imported rice. Believe you me. So if we they improve on we natural resources, or we think the way we get, believe you me, we they go far. We they, I don't know how for put time. We leaders them way we they get. Now that makes somebody at one point in time are they now the eastern part one posse come one big man so he meets me. He said, Titi, this country also, he said the leaders they need sorry for we the citizens them. He said because if then they sorry for we get plenty things the way like we need attention. If then they concentrate on that, I swear to me God, this country it they go like how we want them. And you can look not school, Amadu, not school what say the man talk. If we leaders them get we at heart, believe you me, we dey go before.
Of course, we dey go before. We dey go before as a country, and that is why the people get for pay great attention to these leaders, especially the main party them, because then people party them. Let's make we know they talk about them. Then one and then now back up. We dey all on the see now. We been on the talk about them now, but people them visit will be just 1 month span, no more, not 12 months. Then one and then a flop counts. Pure flop counts then. In fact, for can obstruct it in the normal for where they go on. But then two political parties, them, that of the All People's Congress and the SLPP, when I pay attention to them two parties, then leader them waiting, then they say. Now by that, when I go able to make a decision, a very sound decision, because when I not going for campus to ourselves on a situation where now for go back for another 5 years.
Yeah.
If you for move forward, well, we all determine that day we vote. Now I saw the program Salone Talk go come to an end today. And we want to say plenty thank you for we not only watch the program from where we begin, and we also want for keep on alert that we get for the live today for the give updates on what's in the happen. We get to the current events program we will come by 1 p.m. and we also get to election program we will start by 6. So continue for the watch TDN African Media as we get for the engagement throughout this election period so that you will get the independent, credible, and unbiased news. And also, not forget the number where they show on the screen. Now, we number. If you get anything where they happen around your community during this election, also, where you want let TDN investigate, as long as the news we get substance and get credibility, we go gladly do so as now that's make within a year. One for tell plenty thank you, and feel free for share the link. Also invite your colleague, family members for letting them follow this medium. So thank you very much for watching. We were on the bring the program canto in our name na Amadu Esba. They wish you a wonderful Sunday evening and they wish you a wonderful working week ahead.
And me name na Aminata KOROMA. They say bye bye.
Now the time we for better we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want to tie by division.